over 46,000 in San Francisco, ready for Game 5 of the NLCS. I'm Dan Stevens with Peter O'Keefe, and Peter, tell us what we have in store tonight. Well, it's a great matchup between two powerhouse teams. The Broncos currently sit up 3-1, and the Giants need to keep winning, or you're going to find they're going to be watching the World Series on the couch. We look at the series recap. The Broncos take Game 1 3-0, win Game 2 8-7, then win 8-1 Game 3, and then yesterday with the loss 5-0 with the shutout by Avils. And we got a great pitching matchup for you between Kennedy Daman and Jared LaHouliere. Fucking damn it. Between Jared LaHouliere. 2016. Yeah, it's 2025. Here is Jared LaHouliere. He's 1-1. And here is Grover Doby.
Leading off for the Broncos.
To lead off the top half of the first.
Grover Doby.
If you're the Broncos, you want to strike early, because LaHouliere is one tough pitcher.
First pitch, 7:06.
Here's the 1-0 to Doby. And Doby hits this one into center field. Playable for Hayward. And the game starts just like it ended, with a routine fly ball to Hayward.
Batting second.
Take a look at the lineup. No changes here. Doby, Rosa, and Schoen. Emerson, Trout, Townsend, Mercado, Fowler, and Daman. And here is Les Rosa. And he takes a pitch inside. The 1-0.
Nope.
And that one misses.
2 balls, no strike.
The Broncos haven't scored a run since the 8th inning of Game 3. The 2-0 pitch. And that one's in there for a strike. The 2-1. And bounced foul, and the count's 2-2. LaHouliere, former St. Louis Cardinal, and last year with the Minnesota Broncos. And Rosa strikes out looking for out number 2. Well, you gotta look at that.
The right
Who
fielder.
are you?
Wrong.
I'm just a guy who came into the boot. Get out. Well, Dad, what you gotta do is you know about that off-speed pitches that LaHouliere throws, and he does be able to command the strike zone. Schoen hits this thing into left center field. That'll drop for a base hit. He rounds first, heads to second, and he has himself a 2-out double.
Batting fourth.
Good piece of hitting there by Ron Schoen as he just
Emerson
unloads on this one. And trying to get the Broncos off to a hot start, get the lead, and let their ace take care of things. Here's Emerson. Emerson hitting .346 in this postseason. So, and quietly having a very good postseason as he lines one foul. Here's the 0-1. And Emerson lifts this to center. Playable for Hayward. He makes the play, and the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the first. It's scoreless. And here is Kennedy Daman making his 3rd postseason start of this postseason. Well, Daman is the reason.
Leading up for the Giants.
The reason why LaHouliere is pitching for the Giants now. The reason why Enrique Tejada is in I think he went to Seattle. But here's Hayward. He has 11 hits in this postseason, including 4 of them yesterday. And the pitch by Dahman, and that one misses. Now, typically Dahman, when he pitches on short rest, he is not very effective. But he said there's no way in hell, those are his words, that he would miss this game. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Hayward. There was some talks to pitch Chad Foss in this game, and if the Giants were to win, to pitch Dahman back in Game 6, as Hayward swings and misses, and that's out number 1. And Hayward is finally retired. Good pitch by Dahman, going down with that changeup that he normally gives to left-handers, and you see that changeup's on tonight. Here is Kurt Lyles, hitting .250, and he takes a strike. I don't know about you, Dan, but I feel like Dahman's pitches are actually...
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's got pretty good command of the strike zone today, and it could be a very good start for the right-hander.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Now here's the 2-1 here to Lyles. And that one misses, and the count's now 3-1. Warren Pitts waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch to Lyles. Ground ball, Emerson. Across the diamond. And he got him by a lot, actually. That play should have been a lot closer. Take a look at the lineup for the Giants. Hayward, Lyles, and Pitts. Darnell Davies, Armando Mesa, Tom Cox, still looking for his first hit. William Freeman, Javier Baez, and then Jared LaHoulier to round out the order. And that'll bring up Warren Pitts, the third place hitter, and he takes a pitch low.
Counts 1-0.
Dahman sets, delivers, and hits a pop-up. Mercado makes the play, and the side is retired. So, we're going to the second. Minnesota San Fran scoreless after 1. And here is Mike Trout.
Leading off for Minnesota.
To lead off the...
Mike Trout.
To lead it off. The pitch by LaHoulier.
1-0.
The thing that you're going to see in a LaHoulier Dahman start is these guys will pitch like they're double parked. They want to get their innings in and get the hell out. Not a lot of time taken on the mound as LaHoulier falls behind Trout. It's 2-0. And here's the 2-0 to Mike Trout. And that one misses, and the count's 3-0. Townsend on deck. Well, what the Broncos want to do is try to get LaHoulier out of this game and hopefully get their defense out there and get Nelson Cabrera into the game. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Trout. And he lost him, ball 4, and the Broncos have a leadoff runner. It's Mike Trout.
Batting 6.
So LaHoulier walks the first batter, and now will face Hassan Townsend. A very close friend of LaHoulier. Here's the pitch, and there's a ball hit foul. LaHoulier and Dahman came up around the same time. They came up the same year, actually. Originally, Dahman was brought up immediately, inserted into the rotation, and LaHoulier actually spent time in the bullpen for the first year and a half before finally settling down in the rotation and becoming the Broncos' #2 starter, behind only Dahman. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Townsend, and Townsend hits that foul. The 1-2. And the Broncos know LaHoulier. They know how long it takes him to get to the plate. They know he gives up a lot of stolen bases. Do you test the combination of LaHoulier and Armando Mesa behind the plate? Well, you saw the Broncos do it last series against the Braves, where they really were challenging Greg Venezuela, the Gold Glove catcher of Atlanta, and the pitching staff, and you saw Grover Doby swipe 2 bases in that series, and so did Mike Trout. He swiped a base.
David Mercado.
And that'll bring up David Mercado. Mercado hitting 7th again. He's played in every game in this series. With the Giants having a full left-handed bullpen, or full left-handed rotation, Nelson Cabrera hasn't been getting a lot of opportunities to play. LaHoulier paying a little attention to Trout over there at first. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Mercado. And that's outside, ball 2. Mercado, 4.8 WAR this year, so good WAR, played in 108 games. The pitch. And that one's hit foul, and the count's 2-1. LaHoulier trying to get the ground ball here to get out of the inning. The 2-1. And Mercado hits that one foul, and the count's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and Mercado's down on strikes. 2 away. Take a look at the postseason bracket. And the Royals and the Athletics are now tied at 2, with Game 5 being played tonight. Broncos and the Giants. Broncos have a 3-1 lead. And if the Giants win, it would be a travel day tomorrow. And Game 6 would be played on Friday. Here's the pitch to Fowler. And that's taken for a strike. Here's the 0-1.
Ball.
And that one misses, and the count's 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 pitch to Fowler. Hit foul. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And Fowler hits that one foul. Trout was moving on the pitch. No surprise there. And now LaHoulier pays attention to Trout again. I don't really get it. I mean, just get the guy out, and you don't have to worry about it.
That's
inside ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Well, you got the pitcher on deck. So maybe they don't want the pitcher to lead off the next inning anyways. Here's the pitch. And Fowler hits that one on the ground. Across the diamond. And that'll end the inning. So we go to the bottom of the second. Minnesota, San Francisco, nothing. And that'll bring up Darnell Davies.
Leading up,
10 hits in this postseason.
The right fielder.
And he'll face off against Kennedy Dahman.
Davies.
The pitch, and that ball's hit foul. Dahman only took him 11 pitches to get through the first frame. And now in his second frame of work. The 0-2 pitch to Davies, and he hits that one foul. Slider caught a little bit too much of the zone there. The 0-2 pitch. Missed with the changeup, and the count's 1-2. Davies is a tough out. And the 1-2 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss! And Davies, that 93-mile-per-hour fastball, just blew it by him.
Batting fifth.
Well, that was a mistake pitch there, and Davies, I think, was looking for something off speed and got a fastball right down the middle and didn't know what to do with it. Here's Armando Mesa, the catcher.
Yeah!
And he takes a strike. The 0-1 pitch, and that one's hit foul. in current Major League Baseball news, we just got word, and Mesa down on strikes. 2 away. We just got news that Buster Posey of the San Francisco Giants retired after 12 seasons with the Giants. And here's Tom Cox looking for his first hit of this postseason. I believe Danny's 0 for 20. Ground ball, Emerson. And that'll end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Giants. We've played 2 here in San Francisco. It's 0-0. And that brings up Kennedy Dahman.
Leading off for the Broncos, the pitcher, Kenny Damon.
LaHoulier gets his set, gets his sign, and a swing and a miss by the Broncos ace. The 0-1. Another swing and a miss.
The count, 0-2.
Ace versus ace matchup here. It's a postseason matchup that didn't disappoint in Game 1, where you saw Dahman go 7 strong innings, defeating LaHoulier 3-0. The 0-2.
Ball.
This is the rematch, and they're playing the game in San Francisco, where the first game was in Minnesota. The 1-2 pitch, and that one misses,
balls,
and that's
2 strikes.
now the count's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, and that one's hit foul. The 2-2 pitch to Dahman. Missed, and the count's now full. Grover Doby on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he hit him.
That ball got him. First base.
He hit him right in the elbow, and Dahman looks back at LaHoulier like, what was that? When you hit a pitcher, especially in a postseason game, in the elbow, clearly there was no intent there, but it makes you wonder as we get a shot on Mattingly, not looking very happy there. And there's Grover Doby anyways. We just hope that Dahman's all right. They're taping up his elbow and to give him a jacket. He's going to run. The pitch. Doby hits that one foul. Dahman gets his lead. And the pitch. Hit that one foul. And Doby's down on the count. It's 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Doby. Doby hits it foul. Don't expect LaHoulier to spend any attention on Dahman at first base. Swing and a miss! And Doby's down on strikes. For LaHoulier, that's his 4th strikeout of the game. And that'll bring up Les Rosa, who struck out looking back in the first.
Rosa.
Dahman, the runner at first. And the pitch to Rosa. That's outside, and the count's 0-1, or 1-0. Rosa was 0 for 4 last night, taking the 0 for 4 collar. And that ball is hit for a base hit into right. Drops in front of Davies. And it'll be runners at first and second with 1 away.
Ron Schoen.
And that brings up Ron Schoen, who doubled in the first inning, and then was left stranded by Emerson. Schoen hitting 321, and here's the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, Schoen pops it up.
Got an infield fly.
Freeman makes the play, and that is out number 2, and now it comes down to Emerson.
The third baseman, Eric Emerson.
Here is Emerson. And he takes a pitch inside. The count's 1-0. Emerson, 3 home runs in this postseason. And the pitch.
Ball.
Up high, and the count's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Emerson would love to work a walk here and extend the inning to Trout. Here's the 2-0. Emerson hits that one foul. Good piece of hitting there. He was all over that changeup. Well, these hitters, they know LaHoulier very well. The 2-1. Swing and hit foul. Both pitchers are pitching into their 8th season. And the 2-2 pitch here to Emerson. Emerson hits that one foul. You got to be careful here, Dan, because you don't want to give Emerson a little cookie here for him to fucking eat. The pitch. Did you just cuss? And that ball is popped up. Baez makes the play, and the inning is over. So we are going to the bottom of the 3rd. Still a 0-0 game. And here is William Freeman to lead off the 3rd.
Leading
The
up
Giants
for the
still looking
Giants,
for their first hit.
the first baseman,
The pitch,
number
and
17.
that's inside, and the count's 1-0. Freeman, 101 hits in the regular season.
Ball, that's out.
5 in this postseason. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And
Ball,
that's
that's
inside, and now the count's 3-0 here to Freeman. The 3-0 pitch,
Hey!
and that's in there for a strike.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. And that slider cuts into the strike zone, and Freeman fouls it off. The 3-2. Fly ball. Townsend makes the play, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8th,
And that brings
The
up
second
Javier
baseman.
Baez.
Javier.
3 home runs in
Baez.
this postseason. All 3 in this series. Here's the pitch to Baez.
Hey!
Now the amazing thing, Dan, is the Giants were shut out in game 1. Ground ball, Emerson throws them out, and that's out number 2. And now he'll pitch to his counterpart,
Batting
Jared
9th,
LaHoulier.
the pitcher, Big Dog, Big Daddy.
The pitch to LaHoulier. And LaHoulier, he drops a ball in front of Townsend for a base hit. So the Giants are under the hit column finally after the base hit by LaHoulier.
Now batting, center fielder,
Well,
Jason
LaHoulier is a good hitter. He is
Hayward.
hitting 400 in this postseason. Granted, it's only 8 at-bats, but still. The pitch to Hayward,
Nope, that's
and that one misses. Jason Hayward now hits with a runner at first,
Hey!
and that one's in there for a strike. Very good pitch. Hayward, 15-year career. Played for the Atlanta Braves, a year for the Cardinals, long time with the Dodgers, and now here with his 5th team, the Giants. Fly ball, Chone makes the catch, and the side is retired. We've played 3 here in San Francisco. It's scoreless. And that brings up Mike Trout.
leading off for Minnesota, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Timeout.
And here is Trout. The pitch. Swing and a miss by Trout,
0-1's the
and the
count.
count's 0-1. So LaHoulier works ahead, and here's the pitch. That one
Off the plate,
misses,
ball
and the
1.
count's now 1-1. Trout worked a walk, and then was left at first base. Never made it to second base. Here's the 1-1. And Trout hits that one foul. And the count is 1-2. The pitching in the last 2 games of the series has been the story. Swing and a miss! Trout down on strikes. And that's strikeout number 5 for
The batter,
LaHoulier.
the left fielder, his dude Nick, Candyman.
And here's Townsend. 4 for 16 in the series. Townsend rips that one to left. High and deep, and you can forget about it. A solo home run by Hassan Townsend. His 6th home run of this postseason. And the Broncos lead 1-0. Absolutely crushed it. 436 feet, 106 miles per hour off the bat. Absolutely hammered it. There's nothing that Kurt Lyles could have done but watch it sail over his head. Absolutely crushed it. And this crowd is silent. Here's Mercado.
Now batting, the first baseman, David.
The pitch to Mercado. And Mercado hits this to right. And great diving play there by Davies to make the catch.
The catcher, number 5, Cedric
And that'll bring up Cedric Fowler. Good play there by Davies, knowing the situation, realizing you just gave up a home run. You can't let the next guy get on. You got to stop the momentum in its tracks, and he made the catch. If that was maybe a regular season game, he might let that one drop. But knowing the situation, you go for broke, and you get the out. Fowler takes a pitch low, and the count's 1-0. And hits bounce one's foul, and the count's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And Fowler pops it up. Freeman calls everyone off, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But the Broncos strike first after a big home run by Hassan Townsend. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Minnesota 1, San Francisco nothing. And here is Kurt Lyles to lead it off.
For the Giants,
hitting 240.
the left fielder, Kurt Lyles.
And Dahman looking pretty sharp here through the first 3 innings. Throws a first pitch strike there. The last 4 games, Lyles has 4 hits. Fly ball. Trout under it. Makes the catch, and that's out number 1. And that's how this 4th inning gets started.
Now batting.
That'll bring up Warren Pitts.
Warren Pitts.
And the pitch to Pitts. And he takes the strike. Well, that's that game face I see in Dahman right now. And he realizes that they got the 1-run lead, and he smells blood. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Pitts. And there's a fly ball that'll drop for a base hit. Gets all the way to the wall. Pitts rounds first, heads into second. He'll be standing. And that is a 1-out stand-up double
number 18,
by Warren Pitts.
Darnell Davies.
And Darnell Davies will now hit. Here's the pitch to Davies. And that one's hit foul. The 0-1. And that's outside, and the count's 1-0. 1-1. Check that. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And the 1-2 pitch. He quick pitched him, and the count's now 2-2 because he missed. The 2-2 pitch to Davies. He struck him out. Changeup down and in. And Dahman's 4th strikeout of the game.
Up next for the Giants, the catcher.
Good pitch there by Dahman. He
Mesa
takes the changeup and he buries it. And that brings up Armando Mesa as he takes a strike on the outside part of the plate. Mesa has 2 hits in the postseason, 2 for 17, and he hits 1 foul. 136 hits this season. Get this. Armando Mesa, swing and a miss! And we'll tell you about Mesa after the break. And here's Kennedy Dahman
leading off for the
to
Broncos.
lead it off.
The pitcher, Keddy.
Now, as I was saying right before we went to the break, Armando Mesa, the one stat that, he had 138 hits, which is pretty good for a catcher. But, get this, he played in 160 games. And yes, all of them at the catcher position. Now, that is insane. The last catcher I've seen do something similar to that, and 160 is just for those who don't know, there's 162 games in a regular season.
2-1.
160 games. That's practically the entire season. He took 2 days off. The last catcher I can remember who was catching 140 games in a season was Yadier Molina. And in the year 2025, I can't believe there's a catcher who caught 160 games. As Dahmen grounds out.
Now batting.
That brings up Rover Doby.
Rover Doby.
And one guy thinks he's the MVP. That pitch
1-0.
misses. I don't know why you're chanting MVP in the opposing stadium, but the 1-0 pitch. And there's a fly ball lifted into right, high and deep. Davies makes the catch, and that's out number 2. And here is Les Rosa.
Second baseman.
Hitting 286.
Rosa.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And the count's 0-1. LaHoulier's 71st pitch of the game misses, and the count's 1-1. LaHoulier with 2 walks on the afternoon, including a hit batsman. The 1-1. Rosa hits it foul, just getting a piece. And the count is 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Rosa. Rosa hits another one foul, staying alive. The 1-2 pitch. And that one missed, and the count's now 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Foul ball. And the count's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch to LaHoulier. That one missed, and now the count's full. So Rosa working the count here, trying to find his way on base. The 3-2 pitch. And that one missed, and that's ball 4. And Rosa draws the 2-out walk.
Now batting. The right
so LaHoulier lost him.
Ron.
And that'll bring up Ron Schoen. Schoen, 5 for 18, with a home run and 5 RBIs in this postseason. Here's the pitch. And there's a ground ball. They just take the easy out, throw to second, and the inning is over. Good play by Warren Pitts. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. Minnesota 1, San Francisco nothing. And we're back after the break as Dahmen getting ready for his 5th inning of work. LaHoulier has pitched 5 innings, giving up 1 run, the big home run to Hassan Townsend, and I believe only 3 hits. Yes. Dahmen has given up 2 hits. The big hit was the double
leading up for the Giants,
hit by Pitts.
The
Here's
shortstop.
Cox. Pitch count relatively low for Dahmen. And the 1-0 pitch. Cox swings over the top of that one, and the count's 1-1. The 1-1 to Cox. Swing and a miss.
I got the count 1-2.
And I just think that Mr. Cox is just not seeing the ball.
2-2 the count.
The count's 2-2 now. The 2-2 pitch to Cox. And he pops it up and it goes foul. Here's the 2-2. Another foul ball. Cox looking for his first hit, and he swings and misses. And he strikes out again, and that's Damon's 6th strikeout.
The batter, number 17.
Good two-seam action. Actually, that's the first time he's thrown it in this game, and he gets the punch out, Tom Cox. Here's William Freeman.
No, that's down.
And that pitch misses, and the count's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch to Freeman. And that one's in there for a strike, and now the count's even at 1. Freeman was acquired at the trade deadline to help the Giants. Swing and a miss.
The count is 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch to Freeman, and he fouls it off. The 1-2 pitch. Missed with the changeup, and the count's now even at 2. So the Giants are working the count a little more the first 2 batters here. Another foul ball. The 2-2 pitch here to Freeman. Swing and a miss, and Freeman's down on strikes. That's strikeout number 7 for Damon.
The batter,
and
number
here
9.
brings up Javier
Second
Baez.
baseman, Javier.
Gotta be careful here with the pitcher on deck. The pitch.
Ball 1.
Well,
Ball 1, no strike.
well, Dan, when you think about it, you tell him he needs to be careful with the pitcher on deck. LaHoulier counts for 50% of the Giants' offense. The 2-0 pitch to Baez, and that'll get down for a base hit. Baez rounds first, heads to second. The throw by Townsend, not in time.
He's safe.
And the Giants have a 2-out double by Baez.
Now batting, the pitcher, Big Dog.
And that brings up Jared LaHoulier, a chance, an RBI chance. A chance to help out his own cause. LaHoulier, the pitch. And he popped him up. Emerson, under it, makes the play, and the side is retired. We have played 5 here in San Francisco. Minnesota leads 1-0. And here's Emerson to lead off the top half of the 6th.
Minnesota, the third baseman, Eric.
1-0 Minnesota
Emerson.
lead. And a pitching duel between LaHoulier and Daman has not disappointed. It's exactly what we thought it was going to be. The 1-0. And Emerson hits it foul. Well, nobody knows these hitters better than LaHoulier around the league. Grew up with the majority of these guys, especially Emerson, Harper, Trout. I mean, he played with these guys all the time. Ground ball. Fielded by Baez. Makes the play, and Emerson leads this inning off with a ground out to second.
Fielder, number
and that brings up Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Trout 0 for 1. He walked back in the second inning. Broncos still trying to figure LaHoulier out.
Counts 1-0.
Besides the home run, Trout has 2,500 hits. And that one's high, and the count's 2-2 off the catcher's mitt. The 2-0 pitch. And Trout lifts this one high and deep. And you can forget about it. That's long gone. A solo home run by Mike Trout. And the Broncos lead 2-0. 414 feet off the bat of Trout. Not quite as far as Townsend's home run, but this one did the job by hitting it right over the left fielder's head. Kurt Lyles again doing his best statue impersonation by watching these fly balls fly over his head. Good piece of hitting here by Trout. and an excellent bat flip to go with it. Just chucks the bat up in the air. He's one of the all-time greats. Here's Townsend.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And the pitch.
His due date.
Townsend swings and misses
Wednesday
at the changeup. Down and in. 2-0 Minnesota lead. And the 0-1.
1-1.
That misses and the count's 1-1. 31 home runs Townsend hit this season. The 1-1. And that's a fly ball hit to center, and this one's deep. High and deep. Hayward gives chase, but to no avail as that flies over his head. Back-to-back jacks by Hassan Townsend and Mike Trout. And for Townsend, that's his second home run of the game. 438 feet. Well, another good piece of hitting here as Townsend looks for his pitch, waits for it, and just drives it over Hayward's head this time. And a 3-0 lead. And that's going to be it for LeHoulier. He departs similar to the last game where he gave up 3 runs. And he's in line to take the L.
Your attention, please.
And the new pitcher
Now
is
pitching
Benito
for the
Garcia as he'll
Number
face off
48.
against David Mercado.
Benito Garcia.
There is David Mercado.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Mercado.
0-1.
And that pitch is, I guess he offered there, and the count's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And Mercado hits that foul. Crowd completely silent here. The pitch.
Nope,
And that's outside, and that's ball 1. Mariano Santana getting loose in the pen for the Broncos. The pitch. And that ball is hit way deep. High, deep. Hayward gives chase, and this one's gone. Back to back to back jacks. 416 feet off the bat off of David Mercado. And a 4-0 Minnesota lead. And some fans are starting to head towards the exits. They're stunned here in San Francisco. Well, another good hit there. Mercado just wastes it over the wall. And here is Cedric Fowler.
The catcher, number 5, Cedric Fowler.
Swing and a miss by
0-1's
Fowler,
the count.
and the count's 0-1. So a 3 home run inning. And the 0-1. Fowler hits it foul, and the count's 0-2. Fowler played in 123 games, which is
Nope. Outside.
more than norm for a catcher. He did spend some time on the disabled list. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And Fowler hits it on the ground. Baez throws it to
Got
first,
him.
and that's the first out, second out.
The pitcher,
And
number
Damon's going to
33,
hit for himself.
Kenny Damon.
Well, no doubter here. I don't think you go to the bullpen. You got 4 innings to cover. Your bullpen's kind of taxed
yeah.
after the last couple of games. So this is kind of one of those situations where you look at it as a regular season game, and Damon's got to get you a couple innings. He probably has to get you one more inning here to feed it to the bullpen to finish this off. Well, I was told that they had 3 relievers
He's out.
available for this game that were completely fresh, which was Mariano Santana, Rick Mora, and Day-Day. We've played 6 here in San Francisco. It's 4-0 Minnesota. And here is Hayward to lead off the 6th inning.
Leading up for the Giants, the center fielder.
And the pitch by Dahman.
Hayward.
Hayward, 321 career homers.
Yeah.
And a strike called. Good fastball there. And the count's 1-1. Strike 2 called, and Hayward's just staring at pitches. He can't figure out what's going on. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Hayward's down on strikes. Strikeout number 8 for Dahman.
Now batting, left fielder, Kurt.
Good pitch
Wild.
there, Dahman with the changeup down and away. And Hayward had no choice but to offer at that after taking 2 strikes on both corners of the plate. When you got command like that, here's Kurt Lyles. Ground ball. Doby. And he throws it away. Doby throws it into the seats.
The batter, the third
and
baseman.
the Giants will have a runner at second after the E6 by Doby. His 2nd error this postseason. And here's Warren Pitts. The pitch by Dahman. And that missed, and the count's 1-0. Pitts, 196 hits. It was between him and Ron Schoen for the hits title, and Pitts beat him out.
Nope, that's a ball.
Schoen ended up with 192 hits.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Fly ball, and that one's going to get in the seats, and the count's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. He struck him out. Nasty slider. And Dahman's 9th strikeout of the game.
Right fielder, number 18, Darnell Davies.
And that'll bring up Darnell Davies. Here's the pitch. And that ball drops in there for a strike. Davies has struck out twice. Normally you don't let a starter face a lineup 3 times. But with Dahman, you chuck that out you chuck that rule book out. Here's the 1-2 pitch. He struck him out. 10 strikeouts by Kennedy Dahman. And that'll end the 6th. We go to the 7th. Minnesota 4, San Francisco nothing.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
And that
Giants,
brings up Rafael Cortez
number
to
32,
pitch.
Rafael Cortez.
And here's Grover Doby.
Leading off for the Broncos, the shortstop, Grover.
Swing and a miss.
Doby.
0-1.
And the count's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Doby. That's a ground ball hit on the ground by Doby.
Got him.
To Baez. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Rosa.
The second baseman, left Rosa.
The pitch. Rosa hits this one down the line, high and deep, and it is gone! Solo home run by Les Rosa. And a 5-0 lead for the Broncos. Absolutely hammered it. He pulled it down the line. Only 380 feet, however. It was gone right off the bat. 96 miles an hour off the bat, too. So he didn't really get all of it, but pulling it, and it just floats right over the wall. Either way, it's still a home run. Here's Chone.
Now batting, right fielder,
The pitch.
Wrong.
That's inside, and that's ball
inside.
1. 5 home runs hit by the Broncos in this game. All of them solo
2-0.
shots. There's only been 1 runner at second base this game. Nobody at third. Ground ball fielded by Cox. And that's out number 2. Here is Eric Emerson now.
Eric Emerson.
The pitch. Emerson lifts this high and deep. Gone! A solo home run by Eric Emerson, and the Broncos now lead 6-0. What is going on here in San Francisco? More fans leaving to the exits as Emerson knew it was gone as soon as he hit it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
and here's
please.
Thomas Robertson now pitch.
For the Giants.
So that guy didn't work.
5.
And the manager asks for a new toy since they sent that one back. Didn't get much of a refund with that guy.
The center fielder, number 27.
Here's Trout.
Mike Trout.
Trout lifts this one high and deep, but playable as Davies makes the play and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
time
join
to stretch.
For the traditional
6-0.
7th inning stretch.
Here's
Leading
Armando
for the
Mesa.
Giants, the catcher, Armando Mesa.
Ball, that's out. He's out.
Mesa grounds out.
Now batting, shortstop, Cox.
Hey.
Cox puts it on the ground, and that one's foul. Tom Cox still looking for his first hit. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. Strikeout number 11 for Dominic.
Now batting, number 17.
And that'll bring up William Freeman. The pitch to Freeman. Fly ball. Emerson makes the play, and the inning is over. We've played 7. Minnesota leads 6-0. All of them via the home run ball. Here's Townsend to lead off the 8th. As we flash back to the 6th inning, Townsend did this when he hit his second home run of the game. As Mora and Santana getting loose in the pen. Here's the pitch to Townsend. And that one's up high, and the count's 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch.
Ball
2.
No strike.
The 2-0. And Townsend pops it up. Chase the 2-0 pitch. Freeman makes the play, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Here is David Mercado.
David Mercado.
The pitch. Mercado hits this one into right. Davies makes the play, and that's out number 2. Here's
The
Cedric
catcher,
Fowler.
number 5, Cedric Fowler.
The pitch. Fowler hits it foul, and the count's 0-1. Fowler, a free agent to be. Curious where he might sign this offseason. The 0-1. And there's a fly ball that will drop right into Darnell Davies' glove. And 1, 2, 3 go the Broncos. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Still 6-0 Minnesota. Here is Javier Baez
Leading up for the
to
Giants,
lead it off.
the second baseman,
Domin stays in the game,
Javier
and he'll pitch the 8th.
Baez.
Fly ball. Townsend makes the play, and that's out number 1.
Your attention, please.
And a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Giants, number 29, Johnny Overton.
As Johnny Overton will step in. He homered in Game 2. His only hit of the series. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Overton. And that one misses, and the count's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Ground ball. Fielded by Rosa. And that's out number 2. And here's Jason
Now
Hayward for the 4th
center
time.
fielder, Jason
The
Hayward.
pitch. And that time he was on top of that fastball, but he hits it foul. The 0-1. Swing over the top of it. Now Hayward's a lot more aggressive this at-bat. The 0-2 pitch. Ground ball. Rosa. 8 scoreless innings for Kennedy Domin. We're going to the 9th. Minnesota leads 6-0.
Your attention, please.
And the new pitcher will be
Now
Jeffrey
pitching for
Craig.
the Giants, number 12, Jeffrey Craig. Pinch hitting.
As Bryce Harper
Bryce
will pinch hit, looking for his first postseason hit, as he's 0 for 4 in this postseason in pinch hitting duties. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Harper, and the count's 0-1. Harper, activated from the disabled list, is now, he's not cleared for fielding yet.
Nope.
But he is
Ball
cleared to swing the bat.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1. And Harper hits that foul, and the count's 1-2. He's not really cleared for base running activities yet either. But he will be next week, they said. Here's the 1-2.
Ball, that's low.
And that one's low, and the count's 2-2. Which would mean he could designate a hit. The 2-2 to Harper. Swing and a miss, and Harper's down on strikes. He wears the 0 for 5 collar in this NLCS.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here is Grover Doby.
Doby.
The pitch. And
Ball
that
1,
one's
no strike.
missed, and the count's 1-0. The 1-0. And a ground ball foul. 1-1, the pitch to Grover Doby on its way.
Ball 2.
Just missed, and the count's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's a ground ball. Baez picks it up, puts it in his pocket, and that's out number 2. Here
Now
is
batting,
Rosa.
second baseman, Les Rosa.
The pitch. Rosa hits that one
That
down
ball's
the line,
out.
foul. The 0-1. And a pop-up. Playable for Davies. Makes the play, and that'll end the side. We go to the bottom of the ninth. The Giants need 6 runs to keep their season alive. 6-0 Minnesota.
Ladies and
And
gentlemen,
the new pitcher will
your
be Rick
attention,
Mora,
please. Now
the former Pittsburgh Pirate.
Mora.
He's also a free agent to be. And Kurt Lyles to lead it off.
Leading up for the Giants,
They're going to have to do this
The
without
left fielder.
Hayward. The pitch.
Kurt
And that one's hit
Lyles.
foul. Dahman pitched a magnificent game, especially not being at 100%. 8 scoreless innings, striking out 11 and only allowing 3 hits. Swing and a miss by Lyles, and there's one down. There's the line.
Now batting.
8 innings, 3 hits,
third
11
baseman.
Ks, 95
Flores.
pitches, and an 8
Hit.
inning. Absolutely just great game by Dahman. Here's the pitch, and that one's hit foul. Now, will there be enough rest time for Dahman to pitch Game 1 of the World Series? That's if the Broncos can get 2 more outs here. I would assume so.
The right fielder, number 18, Darnell
Here's Darnell Davies.
That's out.
That one misses and the count's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch,
Hey!
and that's in there for a strike. Here's the 1-1. Fly ball. Playable for Chone. Makes the play. And that is out number 2. Here's
Now
Armando Mesa.
The catcher,
The last
Armando
hope
Mesa.
for the Giants. The pitch. That one's hit foul, and the count's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss by Mesa.
I got the count.
And the
0-2.
count's 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out! And the Broncos advance to the World Series. It's been one hell of a ride for this team this year, as they won 13 in a row. That snapped yesterday, and they're right back on track. For the Giants, their season is over. Wow. The Broncos will be going to the World Series again. For the second year in a row, the Minnesota Broncos will be hosting the World Series. Kennedy Dahman, player of the game. Stay tuned for the post-game show after this.
Fans, our final line score.
Well, let's check
First,
out
for
the
the
highlight
victorious
reel.
visiting team, 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men
It
on
starts
base.
off with Townsend hitting a home run
For the Giants,
here to
no
left.
runs, 4 hits,
436
no
feet.
They left 5 men on base.
Well, that ball was absolutely crushed,
Time of the
Dan,
ball game,
and
2
that got
hours
them on the
and
board.
48
Jared
minutes.
LaHouliere was pitching great up until that point.
Tonight's paid
Then in the
attendance,
6th inning,
41,915.
Trout does this off LaHouliere.
The
An
Giants
absolute
thank you for attending
moonshot, and
tonight's
that
game
wasn't
at
the
Oracle
first home
Park,
run of the night.
and remind you
It's
to
the
please
second, as
buckle
Trout
up
hits it
and drive home
414
safely.
feet in the air.
Good night.
Well, all the offense in this game comes via the home run ball. Another home run here by Townsend, his second of the game, and that one over the head of Hayward that time. Well, that was the last at-bat for LaHouliere, as he just had nothing left, as they're just cooking balls over the wall. And then, new pitcher in the game, Mercado, crushes this over the wall in center field, 416 feet, and a 4-0 Minnesota lead. Well, crushed. And then this is strikeout number 10 by when Dahman strikes out Hayward in the 6th inning. Still 4-0. And Dahman then another strikeout highlight, this time striking out Davies with a runner at second. Then Rosa, here in the 7th, hits a ball right down the line, pulls it, and right into the seats for a 5-0 lead. And this was the last home run of the game. Emerson hits one, just a cookie over the strike zone, 428 feet over the wall, and a 6-0 lead by the Broncos in the 7th. Then, in the 9th inning, Rick Mora strikes out Mesa to end the game. Your final, 6-0 Minnesota. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Giants. No runs on only 4 hits. And the Broncos will be going to the World Series. With that, I'm Dan Stevens with Peter O'Keefe saying so long until next time.